if this run a little bit slower and you guys could pick up mine and Chris's facial expressions while we're doing this, honestly, we can't stop giggling. So I've actually borrowed Claire's little pull-along suitcase, and you can see what we're doing there. We've put the tray plates in the back, a brand new battery in the bottom. I'm trying to fit a socket set in there, but it won't fit. So I've decided to put an 8mm, a 10mm, a 13. I've got a screwdriver, Phillips and flat, and some cable ties, and I'm good to go. I am at it again, but luckily I got here with very, very little time to spare. But the train's running 12 minutes late, which is in our favour today. Did you see what we got in that little suitcase here? And half hard to drag it. It's a tiny little thing, and it's not mine, it's Claire's, so hopefully we don't wreck it. Anyway, there's a few people around, so I'll pick up when we get a bit nearer. Typical me, I bought a ticket from Raynham and I was at Newington. But luckily, this guy watches the channel. He said, don't worry, Rob, just get off at the next stop and then get on the high speed. Honestly, I always get something wrong. I can't work out why I do it. See if we can capture him, put him in the video. Are you going in the video? Thank you, mate, thank you. I've literally had no time to film anything. It has all been a mega rush. But I still haven't been stopped, luckily, with my suitcase. This is the last train to Farnborough. I'm going to get on this now. So I'll be really quick here with this one, guys. Of course, I run a quick check on it using Car Vertical before I set off, because I wanted to make sure that there was no issues with it. No outstanding finance, no damage or accidents listed on it. And of course, just to make sure that there's no finance, it's not been reported stolen, and all of the other stuff that I like to check out on Car Vertical. As you can see, this one is all green and there is absolutely no issues found. Of course, you can scroll through the Car Vertical check and you got up there theft, mileage, financial and legal, damage, natural disasters, market value, taxes and fees, specs, ownerships, timeline, and of course your helpful tips after reading the report. On the timeline, of course, that goes through all of your MOT history and everything else on that vehicle, if it's had plate changes. There's even various service inputs in there. I want to thank Car Vertical for the continued support on the channel. Benefit from a nice little discount off your check. Use the code that's been displayed up on screen throughout this check, or hit the link in the description where it will automatically divert you to Car Vertical and include that discount. Honestly, I don't mind admitting it, I am useless with direction. Luckily, I met some lady who was on her way to Bournemouth, and I said, on the underground, they just said Victoria line. So I went to the Victoria line, then you've got to get on a tube on the Victoria line, get off somewhere else, change, and then get to Waterloo. And of course, it's all been a massive drama for me. But luckily, the lady heard me ask somebody, and she said, I'm going to Waterloo, follow me. So I've been following this poor lady around, but I'm on the train now to Farnborough, and it says I'm going to be there. I don't know, I don't know, I'll keep you posted. I was trying to break the video down here, guys, for a bit of time lapse, but I've no idea what I'm time lapsing because you can't see a thing. Anyway, I'm going to use this as a great opportunity. I've already put it in the end of the video that Jenny Chem are doing a massive 25% off Black Friday sale. It doesn't start till Friday, but for us, the link is already in the description and it starts today. So you can go in there 2 days before anyone else, and any of their chemicals you can buy at 25% off. Also, the Salvage Rebuilds bucket and detailing kit has that huge discount as well. Well, I made it. It's a 10-minute walk. Let's see if I can get there without messing that up. Can't believe I am changing a battery on someone's driveway out on the road. Unbelievable that I actually bought this battery all the way here as well. But it saved a lot of money. Huge thank you to Tanner, or Tainer. I know quite a lot of you give me stick for not saying it right, but let's get this battery on that's not quite big enough and hopefully get ourselves home. Well, all the lights have come on at least, so we're doing something right. Let's get it on there. This is not part of the plan. Oh, I can't believe it. I've broken down on the motorway. I am on the M26. I've got to get round this van in a minute. I am like literally half a mile from the Rootham turn off, and the van just lost all power. Well, it come up with a spanner light, then it come up with a battery light, and it just, the whole dashboard completely went blank and it cut out. So I banged it in neutral, knowing that I was getting near that Rootham junction. I banged it into neutral and coasted as long as I could until I become down to 40 mile an hour. Then that is too slow. So what I've done is, honestly, it's the M26, they're doing 70 mile an hour and the lorries are doing 56. So what I've done, rather than be on that hard shoulder, is I've come right over onto the actual verge. So I've got all of that space and the hard shoulder, but absolutely unbelievable. I can't believe that it can only happen to me, honestly. I just, look, what can you do about it? It's so cold. I'm not going to get the I'm not going to sulk about it. It is what it is. I've got a recovery on the way. Could be an hour. So I might be standing here a little while, but I guess I'll update you as soon as the lorry gets here or we get back. Progress update. There's been no progress. It is, God, I can't even see that, 20 past 4, and I'm still sitting here waiting for recovery. Thankfully though, the road, the M26 I'm on, is not that busy, so let's get out of here. Right, the local breakdown and recovery that I've got with my bank, that's all I actually called, the AA, and they've recovered me to here, so bottom of Rootham Hill, and I've got somebody on their way with a battery and a jump pack. There's no way I'm getting back on the motorway unless the battery light's out and it says it's charging, but I'll be honest with you, worst way, I'm just going to put it on the back of his lorry, I think, just to be 100% safe. So I guess I'll pick up once I get back to the yard. Yeah, once I get back to the yard, or first thing in the morning, guys. I'm freezing, I'm annoyed now, and I just want to get home. I'm so cold. 25 to 7, guys, I am home. Now, my little brother came out with a spare battery, jump leads, brought me the jump pack. You can see there, battery, jump leads, jump pack. I got it all there. And what I was actually going to do was stick that on it and drive it home. But because I had the guy came out on the motorway with the jump pack, and I was able then to drive it to that garage to a safe place, the AA relay guy rang me and said, I'm in the garage, they've sent me out after. And he was a lovely lad. And what he'd done, he said, I'm quite happy for you to drive it home, but I'm going to put a brand new battery on it and I'm going to follow you all the way here. And that's exactly what he done. He's just left. He put a brand new battery on it. He put a voltmeter on it and said, yep, your battery's draining, the alternator's not charging it, your alternator is toast. So he put the brand new battery on. He's followed me all the way home, bless him. So I reckon that battery, the original one for this van, is not even knackered. Anyway, I'm home. I'm tired, I'm cold, I'm hungry. I guess I'll pick up in the morning once I get to the yard with it, or I may even stay home tomorrow. I've got the microphones and film the second video on the house. I don't know. I know everyone's anxious to see that, and I've done quite a lot, but guys, I'll be back in the morning. The next morning, I've got the original battery. That's been on charge all night. That's fully charged. Set of jump leads. That's fully charged, been on charge all night. So we've now got 2 batteries on it. I've only got to go a couple of miles, but I've just pulled it backwards. Look at the oil which dropped overnight. Absolutely ridiculous. Bit of a lemon, this one. Let's get to the yard. What do you think then, mate?
Well, you got here, so that's a good thing, isn't it?
Chris.
A little bit delayed, but you got here.
Chris, the only thing that kept me warm was keep laughing, honestly. It just, all day, all I've done was mess up, really. Not mess up, but you know what I mean.
Well, fingers crossed it's a simple fix. It's not major, but
no.
I mean, this van in the photos, when you showed me the photos, looked absolute peach, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
But I'm looking down that side, it's got a few dings in it,
Chris,
mate.
honestly, we've bought a car off this guy before, you know we have.
Yeah.
And he bought this and he hasn't really used it, but
Right.
I did say to him when I got there, like, it looks nothing like it did in the photos. It looked incredible.
Yep.
I said, it's like pretty much, I'm going to be honest, it's a bit of a dog, Chris. I know you might think that's being a bit harsh, but have a proper little look round it and see if you can pick holes in it, because just standing around there, there's...
Yeah, I just seen that.
Driver's doors curled over. There, see it?
Yeah.
Scratch right through it there. Look at the state of this sticker. Yeah, rust. Look at this sticker.
Yeah, it's not...
So in a minute you'll know why that's all wonky like that, because Ford wouldn't do it.
No.
But I think, yeah, you'll know. All of the wheels are chinned up, so they want a refurb. And let me shut that back door.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Can you see that right through there?
Yeah.
All the way.
And this one.
Yeah, it looks awful all the way through, and then there. And then when you open up this door, Chris.
Oh, yeah, it's been the work, hasn't it?
So, I don't know if I've mentioned it. This is not a proper crew van.
No.
This is a crew van now, but this was a Transit Custom work van.
Right.
Now, where I sat on that motorway for nearly 2 hours, I flung that door open.
Yeah, that's a bit bad, isn't it?
And I sat here,
right,
so I could watch the traffic.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what I noticed, just sitting here, because you start noticing things, don't you? That bulkhead is actually been moved back.
Right.
That's the original bulkhead.
And they just put,
Chris, it's not even in. It's just like silly little brackets with little like wood screws holding it in. You can see these are all the original bolts where it will bolt up a lot further forward, and you can see it's just got a couple of bolts in it. There's various bolts missing, and the carpet job in here is questionable. But this is a work van area, so that's not the end of the world. No. But you expect it, like when it looked that nice in the pictures. Yeah. Look at all the stickers. They are terrible.
I know. Stevie Wonder's been at it, hasn't he?
All wavy, all got air bubbles underneath them. Yeah. And then again, scratch, dent. Side loading door's got a big dent in it. Yeah. Yeah, a chin there. This side step, look.
Oh, yeah. Right.
When I got in was hanging off. But have a look in the back here. My assortment of tools I took in Claire's suitcase, and you can see the lash I done this morning to get me here.
Yeah, so it's not very nice around the lights even,
no.
Is it?
To be honest with you, I noticed that was the other thing I noticed when I was on the motorway. Come back, I need to show you, sorry. Where I was in the back, see, this lost all power, Chris. And then the power came on, obviously a little tiny bit, and then it died off again. Look, them ones have been covered over.
Oh, bloody hell, yeah, look at that.
So it was completely flat by the time the man got there with the jump pack from the recovery. He come out of Clackett Lane. Yep. But he put a jump pack on it. I drove it to the garage, and then there was a little bit of power again, and then it left. Like it went again.
Yeah. The roof's got a few dings in it.
Has it?
Yeah. Yeah, so that's exactly... Right, I see what they've done. They've actually spun that, haven't they?
Have they?
I think when that's in there, that's the other way round.
Oh yeah, it goes the other way, doesn't it? Yeah.
I think so, doesn't it? Is that right?
Yeah, you are right.
I don't know though, Rob, but it looks like that does fit there, nice. Mind you, that bracket's out of a different van, obviously, but...
Yeah, no, it doesn't go there, mate. It goes here, look, you're absolutely bang on. There's a bolt hole, it goes round the other way.
Yeah.
And then in the front, look at the dashboard, like where people have had their feet up on it and a few scratches on it. You know, I just...
It has been a work van at some point in its life, hasn't it? And then, which, mind you, it's nice having a...
automatic, yeah. Pull that bonnet while we're there. I'm going to get you...
Well, it is what it is, mate, isn't it? There's no point...
Let's get you to take that.
You know.
Chris, look.
Yeah.
And that tyre's, like, not great.
Yeah.
So...
It's going to need a bit of love in this one, mate.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the guy we got it off, we bought a car off him before, and I said to him, like, I actually said I don't want to be rude, but it's a bit of a pig, Chris. What's your opinion? Is that a harsh
Well,
word for it?
Well, if it was a work van, it's all acceptable, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we kind of haven't bought it as a work van,
No.
have we? And yeah, it's I say in those photos,
Looks $1 million.
yeah, it looks $1 million, doesn't it? But it is what it is.
So the water is on the minimum.
Yeah.
The oil, when you, I mean, I dipped it while I was there. I don't think you can get any more dirtier than that.
No.
And then probably another little downside to it is when I got up this morning before I come, it was in the video previously, it's the crankcase oil seal's leaking.
Is it?
Yeah, so it's, and you can see it's had a cover on it before, so it's obviously had the wet belt done, and it's had a copy cover.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I've just noticed when I looked in here is last night before that guy arrived, I searched this whole van for the towing eye, and I could not find it. Can you see what I've just seen there? The towing eye, look.
Oh yeah, look at that. It's clipped.
Clipped in there.
Yeah.
I was never going to find that, was I, in the dark?
No. Lucky you didn't need it.
So, I'm going to put it out there, not something we would never, ever normally do, but I just wondered about your opinion on it. Just while we're waiting for the other bits to turn up, for the other van, you're all right with me nicking the alternator and putting it on this?
Yeah, if you
and
want.
trying to get this van out of trouble, because Chris, it's come up, AdBlue will not start after 500 miles.
Yeah.
DPF fault. It's just, honestly, the whole dashboard's full of faults.
Yeah.
If I can get that alternator swapped out and cure that problem and get rid of some of them lights, maybe I'll get a bit of love back for this van, because right now,
No.
I don't love it. I'm not that keen on it.
No. All right, mate.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Is that
sounds
all
like
right?
a plan.
Let's get it in then and get an alternator fitted, get the battery charged, and fingers crossed, it's on the button and all the warning lights go out.
Yep.
Yeah?
Sounds like a plan,
Let's
mate.
do it. I've actually slowed this one down a little bit because I actually want to explain to you what exactly you do need, and never get ripped off having an alternator done if you own a Transit, because they are the easiest alternator you could ever do. The hardest bit is the 15mm pulling the idler, the tensioner over to get the belt off. There is 3 13s. One's the live, and then you've got 2 bolts holding it on. There's 1 electrical connector you can pull off. You want a 7mm to release 2 Jubilee clips and a 10mm on the pipe. Move the pipe out of the way, the alternator comes off, and it is a reverse process of putting it back on. They are literally one of the easiest to do. Sorry, you are going to need a T45 as well, and that is in the top of the headlight to remove that headlight to create all of that extra room. But genuinely, I know a lot of you have probably already done them, but for those of you that haven't, take it on. It's a very, very simple, nice job to do. Quite easy to get off when you've done them before, and you was pretty quick getting that other one off.
I was really quick when I getting that one.
Why was you so quick, Chris? It was in the back of the van. Of course, I previously removed it. So this alternator is the one that I've just taken off. You have to excuse the toothbrush. I'm just kidding, the brush. I've just cleaned up. It's actually really hot, that is.
Is it?
Yeah. Is that?
Well,
it shouldn't be hot, should it?
no, but you know it's for, I mean, I've took the original battery off,
Yeah.
put that on charge. That's taken the charge fine. So although it was flat,
It's going to be okay.
Battery.
Possibly.
So, yeah.
One thing I probably should have done, and that was record this bit straight away as soon as I removed that alternator, shouldn't I? Because what you don't see now is this was absolutely covered in oil.
Yeah.
And I have just cleaned
And washed it
and
off.
washed it all off with a can of brake cleaner. But it has got rid of all that oil there, but I can see it is seeping around here. So that, I think, is where our leak is. And I initially thought it was on the crank seal.
Yeah.
But then saying that, yeah, it is actually.
Is
Let's
it?
zoom in.
Yeah, it does look a bit. Well, it's difficult to tell, isn't it?
No, down there, Chris. If you look down through there
Oh yeah.
onto
I can
that
see
crank,
it now. Yeah, I can see it.
just trying to get a bit of light down there so we can
Yeah.
all see it.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
It's sobbing wet down there. So
Well, you know it's got a leak because you drive.
yeah,
So,
I guess.
I mean, he's not been using this van, has he? Because
No.
he's unwell.
Yeah.
So, it might be where you've. I know you've had a breakdown in between, but you have done quite a bit of a journey yesterday.
Yeah.
So it might be where it's all got hot and everything, and yeah, but it's one of them things, mate, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I guess let's just get the new one fitted, get the original battery fitted.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that new Bosch one with me and just carry it for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to use this van, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm going to carry it for a couple of days, just in case that original one, because it's been sat flat for nearly a year.
Yeah.
It might have broken down inside.
Yeah, quite often they take a charge, don't they? But they don't hold the charge.
No.
So we'll see. But it'd be nice if it's saved.
Yeah.
But
I know where I can nick one from, though. Used to run a tail lift.
yes.
Can take one off that, can't we?
Mind you, if that's going to have a winch on it, that one's 2 batteries,
oh, yeah, definitely,
doesn't it? So,
yeah. I meant temporarily, Chris, but again, we don't like
No.
robbing off Pete in a fixed pole, do we? So,
no,
right, let's get this alternator fitted and get it out for a road test. So the reverse process, guys, I've already explained it. Alternator on, 2 13s. The one with the thread sticking out goes on the top. The normal one goes on the bottom. Your electrical connector, your live wire with your 13mm nut, and then back on with that plastic intercooler pipe. It's got a 10mm in the end of it, 2 7mm on the Jubilee clips, and that is the alternator back in with a belt on. Time to fit the headlight and see if it starts up and starts charging. Right, all back together. Started on the button as we would expect with a fully charged battery, and Chris has put the self test on it.
Supply 14, 15, 14. He's charging, mate.
So
he's doing a load test now. You'll have to rev it for that if you want to do that. I don't need to.
No, you don't. So that's now charging, but it's still coming up on the dash. AdBlue fault, will not start in 500 miles. I think it's going to be the AdBlue injector, or is the, because it didn't have that fault when I started driving it, and then that fault's occurred. Is it because of the battery? Does it want to run? Chris has just had to put quite a bit.
Silly. Have you run out of AdBlue?
No,
it's not.
It would tell you that it needs topping up, but you've had to put some air in the bottom of that tyre.
I have.
So shall I run this to A2, get that puncture checked, and see if it sort of irons it out and scan it when I get back?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, take the jump pack.
It wants to run now.
It's charging.
It is.
So
I'll do that. I'll take it for a run over there, get that puncture repaired.
And there's no battery light on Robbie's there, so
no.
It's, yeah.
No, it's all off now.
It's all off. All right, mate.
I'll do that, yeah?
Yeah.
So we have gone with the tyres are actually just going on the edge on the front. So what we've decided to do just for now, while I run this van and make sure it's all right, is put them on the back, and they're putting the back ones, which are quite nice, onto the front. But like I say, this did go down there. Quite bad, flat spot in the wheel where it's hit a curb. Yeah, that do you. Yeah. Hopefully, guys, you can see that it is quite bad. They are going to seal that up for now. That's going to be okay. But while I am here, it has got a brake pad wear light, so I'm just going to go through, wire the wheels off, and check their discs and pads. Wait till they're finished, and then back to the yard. Oh no, of course, they are going to chuck it on the tracking as well. Because it's the rear of the wheel and not the face, they'll get a true tracking reading as well. So let's get it tracked up. Yeah, it is quite bad, isn't it? We get that refurbed and straightened out ASAP. We've got Tony on it today, and he reckons it's absolutely miles out and should be pulling to the left, but he's under there with his spanners. He's going to get that straightened. Hopefully it'll save the front tyres from getting as bad as they was on the back. We've got to be very careful with the title of this video. Like, we bought a lemon, because it's not really a lemon, is it? It's
swings and roundabout.
It is. And do you think I was being a bit over the top by calling it a bit of a dog? Because I actually still think it's a bit of a dog. It
is what it is, mate. And we have a lot of nice little tickles, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
So
we
can't complain about
the bad ones.
When things are not so clever.
No, but, I agree, mate. I agree.
It is what it is. We just have to make the best out of it, don't we?
We do. So it does drive all right. But I actually called you while I was out about that AdBlue countdown.
Which is not counting down.
It's not counting down. And every time I turn it off and start it back up, it says exactly the same again. 500 miles till non-start. Now, I spoke to somebody that has rebuilt literally hundreds of them transits, and he said take it for a 45-minute run and it should sort itself out. We established though, before we left, that the original battery is no good.
We tested it with the old
We did.
battery test.
We got another one there that's no good as well.
That's right, yeah.
So what we've done is we've actually put the Bosch one on there that's 760 cranking amps. It should be 800 cranking amps. So I've got a new battery on the way for it. And like I said, we don't want to spend any money on that van at the moment.
No.
I just want to use it for a few days, see what sort of problems it has got, see what problems go away, and just really see what the van's like. Because yesterday, honestly, I think this video's been quite upbeat all the way through. Yeah. And it tickled you, didn't it? When we was walking around it earlier, you was chuckling. It's one of those, you can't have it all rosy all of the time, can you?
No, that's right.
Anyway, just a quick one, Jenny Chem. They're doing a Black Friday sale that doesn't start until tomorrow. But I said, we're going to put it in Wednesday's video. It is now live. The link is in the description. 25% off and 25% off the salvage rebuilds bucket with all the detailing kit inside. So I think there's over £21 or something off of that bucket. So if any of you want, and not just that bucket, any chemicals that they produce, there is a massive 25% off. Just click more on the description and the link's right at the top. Hit that, go on their website and order whatever you want.
And that is only running for a few days, isn't it?
It is only meant to be on Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. But for us, it's going to be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So get on there if you need anything and get it now while it's really, really cheap. Anyway, mate, anything to add?
No.
Because I want to... I'm still cold. It's the next day. I still ain't warmed up from being on that motorway.
No, it is a bit chilly out there.
It is a bit chilly. Anyway, guys, look, we really do hope you enjoyed it. It was a nice experience for me to get back out on the train, and I absolutely messed that one up from the minute I got to the station, didn't I? Anyway, I hope it was upbeat enough for you, made you all smile, and you enjoyed it. Don't forget, if you've got a vehicle you think we might be interested in, you can email us, sales@gmail.com. If you want the chance to buy one of our vehicles once they are completely done, you need to be following us on Instagram at Salvage Rebuilds. Don't forget, like, subscribe and share, and we'll see you very, very soon in the next one. No joke?
No joke.
No joke?
No.
I promise you I'll have a joke for you in the next one.